Hello children, welcome back. So we are going to see part 3 in this video. Okay, so let's move to the lesson now. So we have seen that Rucha and her friends were working hard to win in the relay race, isn't it? So let's continue the lesson in this video. The day of the sports meet dawned and the children piled into buses to reach the venue. There was a laughter and a great deal of joviality as Prakash sir had seen to it that they were fit and relaxed as well. So now Rucha and her friends, even her school students, got into the buses. Now they are ready to go to the neighboring school, okay, for the competition. Okay, so everyone is laughing each other, everyone is laughing at each other. Everyone was so excited and happy because they are going to participate in the neighboring school. Okay, the stadium where a meet was being held busted with a great activity. So when they got into the school, the entire place was so busy and they were so active and happy. Okay, the entire people are so happy and they are actively working in the ground. Children from several schools were moving around, checking out the different venues where particular events were to be held. Okay, so I told you already. Some students came to the school, isn't it? When they got into the school, they started roaming everywhere just to see what is happening around there. Okay, what are the activities are going to happen? What are the sports meet are going to happen? So they were roaming everywhere just to see what is going to happen to them. Children from okay, Prakash sir collected the schedule and gave the schools appropriate instructions. So finally, Prakash sir got the instruction from the school, and now he is going to tell the entire children who is going to participate in the games that how they have to play the games. Okay, he's instructing them. He's giving them instructions. Who is giving? Prakash sir. Who is Prakash sir? He is the PT sir of the school. The principal of the host school inaugurated the meet with a short speech and also introduced the participating schools. So the principal of the school started introduced the participating schools as well as he inaugurated the sports meet. Then the event started. Rucha and most of the other children of their schools easily got through the heats to enter the final schedule for the following day. Okay, so now Rucha's school has been selected to participate in the final game. The next morning, after a few individual events, it was time for the girls' relay race. Now, in the next day, in the morning, it is for them to participate to play the relay race. Four schools had entered the finals. How many schools? Four schools had entered the finals in the relay. And Rucha, Aruna, Shabnam, and Neelam were team B. Okay, so we know about Rucha, her friend Aruna, and Shabnam. Okay, we know about these three characters. Now they have added another new character, Neelam. Okay, so these four people are going to participate in the relay game. Okay, in the team B. Prakash sir gave them final words of encouragement. So now he's encouraging them. Girls, you can do well because you are so talented. So he's encouraging them. Girls, you are a great team. You are a good team. You can win. Go ahead and show your mettle. Good luck. Okay, he's encouraging the children like, children, you are the best. You can do it. Okay, you can win. Just go ahead. So he's encouraging them by giving positive words like this. Shabnam, a tall girl. Okay, so a tall girl was their first runner. Okay, who will be started first? Yes, Shabnam. Okay, she would pass the baton to Neelam. Okay, so what does mean by baton? Baton, or chinna stick. Okay, so who will pass it first? Shabnam will pass the baton to Neelam, and then Neelam would pass it to Aruna, and Aruna to Rucha. Okay, so likewise they will pass this baton to one by one. Okay, who would be finishing the race for them? Who will be finishing this race? Yes, Rucha, because she's the last girl. The whistle blew and the first runner were off. Okay, the whistle blew and everyone started running. With their long strides, Shabnam gave the team a marginal lead. Okay, so Shabnam started running very faster because she's running first. But by the time of Neelam had passed the baton to Aruna, both the team A and B drawn level with her. Okay, so when it passed to Aruna, both A team and B team they both these three teams are running equally. Okay, Then the runner of team D fumbled and dropped the baton. Okay, so the team D has fallen down. Okay, so she when she's running, she has fallen down. So who is going to be competing now? Aruna ran for all she was worth, just managing to keep abreast of the runner of the team A. Okay, so Aruna is competing with A team A. Okay, team D is fallen down. Now it is competition between B team and A team. Finally, the baton was in Rucha's hand. Whose hand? In Rucha's hand, because she's the one who is going to finish up the race, isn't it? She had already noted with dismay that she was pitted against PT Usha of Team A. Just my luck. The thought he flashed through the mind. Okay, so listen, children. I told you one character in the opponent team. That is PT Usha. So she's an opponent girl. She runs so faster, and now PT Usha and Rucha, they are in the finishing line. Okay, they are going to be finish up the line. Okay, they start. They both are running together. She had quickly put the through aside, and when the baton was passed to her, she was more than ready. Okay, so Rucha is she's always discouraging herself, isn't it? So she thinks that she cannot do this, but here she kept everything away. She kept all her things away, thinking away. So now she has got only one point, that is she can do it. She was more than ready. She heard the shouts of her schoolmates. Okay, when Rucha is running in the track, her schoolmates started shouting at her. They started encouraging her. Rucha came, come on, Rucha, Rucha, out of the corner of their eyes. Rucha saw PT Usha trying to overtake her. So everyone is encouraging her. When Rucha is running in the track, she saw in the side, she saw the opponent PT Usha in her side, in her corner eye. She was she was running. She's also running so faster. Who is that? PT Usha. She is going to cross. She's going to cross um, Rucha. Fleetingly, she thought not again. The precursor's words came to her. Think to win. The next moment, Rucha was consciously of nothing except the tap at the finishing line, which she had to reach. So when she is running that, she thinks of she thought of precursor's positive words. Think to win. Think to win. You can do this. She thinks of she thinks of PT sir's positive words. Okay, so she thinks only one thing: to finish up the line, to reach the lining, to reach the tap. So that's the only thing she's always thinking about when she's running. Okay, today observed, she ran, she lost track of time and distance. Now she's running so faster. Who's that? Rucha. Rucha is running so faster. PT Usha is coming behind her. She ran on. She ran on, not conscious of that fact that she ran was over till Aruna called out her, Rucha, you have won. We have won. When she was running so faster, she could not realize what she was doing, because she's always thinking positively, isn't it? So finally she reached the finishing line. Okay, so she came first, she became first. So she's unconscious mind. அவளுக்கு என்ன பண்றேன்னு ஒண்ணே புரியல. Okay, so Aruna says that, Rucha, we have won the match. You have achieved. You have won the match. She started shouting at her, and she was hugging and kissing her. Okay, who is hugging? Rucha. Sorry, Rucha's friend. She started hugging her. Prakasar was beaming at her, and everyone was applauding her. So everyone started applauding her. Applauding another. புகழ்றாங்க, ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க, எல்லாரும் நல்லா புகழ்ந்து பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. யார்? ருச்சாவை. PT Usha came over to shake her hand. Even PT Usha. Who is PT Usha? She is an opponent girl. She also came over to appreciate Rucha for her outstanding running. Okay. So I thought I was fast, but you were simple super. She shook her hands with her. PT Usha says that, Rucha, I thought I was first, but you were so super. You were so simple super. Okay, you were running so faster. Okay, she started surprising her. She shook hands with her. கையை கொடுத்து நல்லா கையை ஆட்டிக்கிறா. It is always a proud moment for the winner of a medal when she is called to the victory stand. Okay, so it is always proud for us when they call us to the victory, to get the medal, isn't it? Victory stand. But for Rucha, it had a double meaning. But for Rucha, it had double meaning. Not double meaning. She had overcome her hesitation and Daniels. Hesitation அர்த்தம் அந்த தயக்கம் அந்த தயக்கத்தை நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும், we have to avoid it. And Daniels நம்மளால முடியாது அப்படின்னு நம்ம நினைக்கக்கூடாது. We have to do everything. We have to think like that. Okay, so that's what the main concept of the lesson. She could win whenever she chose to. So after that, she came to know that she realized herself that she can do everything. Okay, so what we learn from this lesson is we have to stop hesitation. We have to stop hesitating, Daniels. Okay, so we have to think like we can do everything. Like you can see in the picture how they are celebrating themselves, isn't it? இது வந்து இந்தியன் ரேஸ் இந்தியன் ரிலே டீம் அவங்க வின் பண்ண அந்த பிக்சர் இது, how they are celebrating. Okay, that is how Rucha and her friends were celebrating. Okay, so what we learn from the lesson is we should have self confidence, determination. Okay, we have to think like we can do everything. Okay, so we should not discourage ourselves. Okay, we have to avoid hesitation and Daniels. Okay, so this is what we learn from this lesson. Okay, children, so keep that in your mind. If you want to achieve anything, means you have to go towards it without thinking anything negatively. Okay, so take care and listen, children. uh, this lesson is over. Take care.